Alright, so I am going to make a cheesecake. It's called a confetti cheesecake. I seen it on just scrolling through Facebook one day and I was like, oh my god, that looks so good. So I want to give that a try. So, the other day I went and I had a couple ingredients here, I believe. I'm not quite sure. But, oh no, I didn't. I did have sprinkles up in the cupboard, which I didn't realize that I had, but I went ahead and picked some up. So, basically what you need is 3 8-ounce container, or like, things of cream cheese. These are like 250 grams, so it's like 25 grams more than what I need per pack, but it doesn't really matter. I'm going to use a whole thing anyways. So I just have these sitting on my stove. I'm going to open this actually because they're supposed to be at room temperature. I could set them in there and just, because my oven's warm, I just used it earlier to make supper, but I'll just leave those in there just to kind of, my towels keep falling. So anyways, you need 3 packages of cream cheese. You need 3 eggs that are at room temperature as well. You need 1 14-ounce can. And it's like the measurements, ounces. We here, a lot of things are milliliters and grams and things like that. So I'm going to have to go on and convert this and see how many ounces. But it's roughly probably this much that you need of sweetened condensed milk. I just went ahead and bought the Great Value brand. You need a tablespoon of vanilla, which I did not get yet. And you need rainbow sprinkles, but I wasn't even thinking I was going to buy some whipped cream. I don't have any, but I got these cherries, so that I was going to spray some whipped cream and put a cherry on top, but we'll have to do without the whipped cream for now. So basically, whenever the cream cheeses are done, kind of get into room temperature and they're nice and soft, I'm going to take them out and heat my oven to 350 degrees. And then it says to take a 9-inch spring pan, which I don't have a spring pan. It's not something that I have. I will have to invest in one because I like making cheesecakes and stuff. But I'm either going to use this one, I'll wash it out good, and then you spray it with some spray, or I'm going to check under my cupboard and see what other ones that we have under there. And then you're going to take a mixer. Obviously, if you had a KitchenAid mixer, it would be a lot better, but I don't, so I'm just going to use my electric one. And I'm going to cream the cream cheese until it's nice and smooth. And then eventually I'll beat in my sweetened condensed milk and the vanilla. And then finally, once that's all mixed really well, I'm going to beat in the egg. And I think it's egg yolks, to be honest. I have to go check. I think I forgot to write that down. But maybe not. Maybe it just says continue mixing until you no longer see the yolks. So maybe it's just, that's where I'm getting confused. And then after all that's done, you just mix in a half a cup, which is probably this whole thing of sprinkles. So I'll bring you guys back when I'm doing each step and show you guys what it looks like. Alright, so I have the cream cheese softened enough, I think. I'm going to take my electric mixer and whip it up until it's nice and smooth. And then I will add my can of sweetened condensed milk. Alright, so I got the cream cheese whipped up really good. I could eat that just like that. Like, I love cream cheese, but I'm not. So I mix that. Now I am going to beat in the sweetened condensed milk and the vanilla. Alright, so I forgot to turn the camera on when I put the eggs in, but I beat the sweetened condensed milk and the vanilla, and then I added my 3 eggs, and then I beat it really well. So now I'm going to add, it says a half a cup of sprinkles, and you mix it with a spoon. There's the sprinkles. I am going to mix that in, and if I think I need more, I'll just add the rest of this, but we will see. Just add a couple more. Mixing that up good. Looks pretty good and sprinkly, so what the heck, I'll just add the rest. No sense keeping a little bit. So yeah, I mixed that in. Now I'm going to get that into my pan and bake it for 30 to 40 minutes. Alright, there it is, all ready for the oven. We will see what it looks like when it comes out. I might even take a couple sprinkles and just sprinkle them over the top, because I think I have some somewhere up here. They're not the same type of sprinkles, but they will do. Just sprinkle a little over the top. And there we go. So I'm going to bake that for 30 to 40 minutes, and I'll show you what it looks like when it comes out. I sort of forgot to mention that I switched pans because I figured it was going to be way too thick putting it in a small one like that. So I used the big one after all. So I just took the cheesecake out of the oven. I'm going to let it set for a little bit. I broke a little bit there when I was taking it out with the oven mitt, but it looks good. I'll wait a little bit and cut a piece, and then I'll show you guys what it looks like. And there is the finished product.